I love hanging out with my
Sancties.
I might have to get me something to eat at that place. I'm hungry.
Oh, their milkshakes are so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat sweets until the pastelitos are gone, so I might get me a milkshake.
Oh, they're good. They're really good. You know, it's all outside. You know that, right?
Joey?
Because it's old.
No, it's hot too.
Yeah.
Bring it in the car. You could put it in that thing, cup holder in the middle. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, losing Theo One send you $50.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Yeah, it is hot. I thought we was gonna watch the road noise, but okay.
I ain't watching road noise in this weather. Shit, though.
I missed the Dairy Queen on Central.
Yeah, that's kind of nostalgic for me.
Yeah, and I could have gone to that one independently instead of having to go to Marble Slab and waste $10 on a mediocre at best milkshake. You know that?
Just be glad that you were able to get a milkshake.
Yeah. That sounds like some Cuba shit, though.
shortest route. I mean, it's still the shortest route.
Yep.
Hey Siri, call Susan Esquivel Mancino.
Hello?
Hey, honey. Can you take the clothes out of the dryer?
Okay. Whose are they?
Mine and whatever towels you had in there. Make sure they're dry first.
Okay.
Bye.
That's what you got. Boy, no, you got.
Father's Day, man.
Yep.
Good too. You know what I miss too? It's not just giving you kisses on your head and getting little feet therapy and stuff, but we used to strategize, remember?
Yep.
You could call it strategize and make it fancy, or you could call it ghetto and go, what the shit we gonna get into?
Yep. Yep. But yeah. Hey, you know what Frank calls the place we went to eat the other day?
Yeah.
Sorry ass Wild Wings. I think it's a tourist trap myself,
The
though.
Wang Sower at, remember that place we used to go to at Midwood?
Legion?
Yep.
Nah, Moosehead's better.
Okay. We need to do that soon.
Do what?
Go to Moosehead.
I miss Moosehead.
Ask dude if he likes chicken wings.
I
I'm sure
miss-
mommy's gonna have to go out with her friends and do something, or be with Gammy or something, and me and Duke can go to Moosehead.
Yep. Next time one of my buddies wants wings, I'll probably, and they want to go to B-Dubs, nah, we should go to Moosehead, because I ain't going to Sorry Wild Wings. Unless there's another one that STS goes to. they have over here?
Well, they have that golf course, and there's a school, but there's a bunch of people playing something in there. I forget what they're playing. Soccer. It's going to be a Price Revolution Park, is what it is.
Oh, yeah. I think we're starting golf like pretty soon after I get back from the beach.
Yeah. Make sure I get you a ice jacket, because you guys are gonna fucking die out there.
I think we're gonna have our tournament this year in October too.
Really?
Yep.
This is West Beauregard. I remember this place as we came to this thing to get something for Monia.
Oh yeah.
Nick's now open. What the fuck is Nick's?
I have no clue.
You know what was really good? That black place we went to.
Oh yeah, that was
When we
good.
gonna try to do
Mr.
that?
Charles. Sometime.
Now we could go to Mr. Charles now if we want for.
They're not open.
They're not open on Monday.
Nope. That's how you know it's good. Yeah, I remember that little store.
She appreciates being able to trust WFAE and all the other radio stations across the country. And we have got a donation from Cindy in Charlotte. And it's wonderful to see all these names coming in from different places around the area.
Absolutely. We're hearing from communities across the region. Have we heard from yours yet? Well, whether we have or we have not, the great news is you can give either way. Go to WFAE.org and make that contribution, or you could call 704-549-9000. And we do want to remind you that everyone who donates today will receive a pair of admissions to the Mint Museum. This is 90.7 WFAE Charlotte, 90.3 WFAG Hickory, and WFAE.org, Charlotte's NPR news source. Once again, WFAE.org. Make that contribution right now, or 704-549-9000. And thanks.
Welcome to NewsHour from the BBC World Service. This is Owen Bennett-Jones, and today Iran attacks a US airbase in Qatar. We speak to an eyewitness who was in his home when he saw missiles above the base.
The house shook very strongly. There was a scary shake, and then sirens went off.
We have US General David Petraeus on whether or not this will now escalate. Earlier, Israel attacked Evin prison in Tehran, a place where political prisoners are held. We speak to someone who was there for 544 days.
This is not the sort of moment when missiles are raining down on the capital city that you would imagine people flowing into the streets to call for the end of the regime.
And we'll have a report from Iran's border with Armenia, across which some Iranians are fleeing their country. First, the news.
Hello, I'm David Harper with the BBC News. Iran has sent missiles towards a key US airbase in Qatar in what it's calling a powerful response to the US strikes on its nuclear facilities on Sunday. A statement by the Supreme National Security Council said 6 were launched, the same number is used in the American attack on the Fordow enrichment plant. Qatar said it had intercepted all the missiles and there were no casualties. BBC Persian's Sarivash Adalan has the details.
Another National Security Council institution in Iran, which is composed of different authorities in the country, they issued another statement. They also confirmed that 6 missiles had been attacked. Why 6? Because the U.S. had used 6 bombs to target Fordow, Iran's key nuclear installation, and they also stressed that this wasn't meant to harm relations with Qatar. Obviously, from the official reactions that the Qataris are giving, they're not very happy about this. But then Iranian authorities have also been going around telling U.S. media outlets that they gave advance warning about these attacks.
The U.S. Department of Defense has confirmed Iran fired short and medium-range ballistic missiles at its Al Udeid base. Donald Trump and senior U.S. officials were in a security briefing as the news broke. Recent satellite photos of the base showed dozens of aircraft had already been moved off the tarmac. Gary O'Donoghue is in Washington.
Very little information coming out of the White House apart from that initial confirmation that they were monitoring the situation very closely. And I think it is crucial here how Donald Trump will take this idea, if it turns out to be true, that this attempt at Al Udeid was performative. If he can be persuaded that that's what it was, that it was choreographed in any way, if that's what happened, then that may mean that he doesn't have to follow through on his promise from Saturday when he threatened Iran that if they retaliated, it would be met by force far greater, as he put it.
Iranian officials say about 500 people have been killed since Israel began its bombardments 10 days ago. The latest Israeli strikes on Tehran targeted places associated with the government, including the notorious Evin prison. Ione Wells reports from Jerusalem.
Israel has said that it's targeting the headquarters of the Revolutionary Guards, but also Evin prison, which it's described as a symbol of the regime, that this was a prison used for intelligence operations against Israel. Now, we understand this prison was somewhere where political prisoners, so activists, for example, people who had voiced opposition to Iran's leadership, had been detained. What we don't yet know exactly is the extent of damage to that site and what is happened to the people in it.
The Israeli military also targeted access routes to the Fordow nuclear enrichment site. The head of the UN Atomic Energy Agency has said it must be given access to trace 400 kilos of highly enriched uranium that are unaccounted for. World News.